morning. This is Kathy McGee from the Next Level Challenge 31 Day Live Facebooks. If you haven't already been tuning in, I am a part of a 31-day challenge to do 31 live Facebooks as a part of building a community, providing some value, things like that. It's a part of my home-based business. And so today is day 16, and I am just had a cancellation. I do home health occupational therapy, if you don't know that. And so today I had someone ask me, because they know I do a lot of stuff, homemade stuff, do-it-yourself stuff, things like that. So when I pulled into my house and opened my trunk, and I'm going to turn the camera around in a minute and show you guys, I thought, well, I do it-yourself toys sometimes with my job, so don't freak out when you see the trunk of my car, because just know that this is what your car looks like when you're a pediatric therapist, okay? That's my little disclaimer. All right, you ready? Let me turn it around here. Yes. That is what the trunk of your car looks like when you are a home health pediatric occupational therapist. Yep, that's it. Okay, so the reason we're on today is showing you some of the do-it-yourself stuff that you can do with your kiddos if you have small kids or if you work with kids. Teachers, daycare workers, anything like that, or just, mom and dad. It's an easy way to incorporate a lot of good stuff with those small kids. So, all right, so these are just, let me see if I can do this without shaking the camera too much. These are some simple, we call them file folder stuff. So all I did is, you can see, that's just a folder. You can see mine are very shabby and old. And I laminated some shapes. And so all they have to do, put some Velcro on them, and they match their shapes. Velcro provides a little bit of resistance when they pull it off. So anything you do with Velcro is going to provide some hand strength, which is going to trickle down to those fine motor skills needed for school. All right, so here's another Velcro. This is just a little, laundry soap that I found at like one of the little Dollar Trees, Dollar General, something like that. But you need a small one that they can hold, and then something with a large mouth. So you can put something in it, and they can easily, so this is Velcro. These are Velcro strips. You get at Walmart or wherever, but they're very inexpensive. So they're Velcro strips that glue. They have a glue backing, so I just glued them onto the little container, and then put the other part on letters. You can do, I've made them with shapes, and it depending upon the age of your kids, because they'll throw these in their mouth. If they're still at that stage where they're putting stuff in their mouth, then put something a little bit larger. They make, some blocks or whatever. But anyway, so you can do anything. Of course, you could do letter recognition. You could do color recognition, pull something blue or whatever. And then they pull it off. You can do two-step. They're pulling it off. So like I said, anything with Velcro is going to provide some hand strength. So after you pull it off, then they can put it in. So that's two-step. That's learning those visual motor skills, things like that. Simple stuff. Okay. Let's go ahead and do another Velcro. Trying to do this one-handed. Have you guys ever did any kind of stuff like this? I've seen some really cool stuff on Facebook that some of you are doing, that I would love for you to share on here so that everybody can see. All right, so here we go again. Hand strengthening. I'm working on, our hands have a zillion muscles in them, so I'm working on all those intrinsic muscles in our hands for these kiddos. And you can even do this with adults. I've rehabbed adults with not homemade stuff, but like stuff that was like this, but you just spent a lot of money buying it from a medical company. But it's good for hand strengthening. This is just a board that I covered with duct tape. If you're from the South, you know all about some duct tape. So I just covered a piece of a thick cardboard. You see how thick it is with duct tape. And now they make all kinds of fun duct tape. And then this is wide strips of Velcro, and it's like industrial strength. So that's what's on there. If you can see that, that's just large strips of Velcro. And then these are those old school rollers. If you can see the pink part in there, I don't know if you can see it, but this is those little rollers that your mom used to put in your hair. that like killed your head when she pulled them out. So I wrapped those in the other, the other side of the Velcro so that they stick. All I did was wrap that. And so now again they have to pull it off, or you can have them roll it off, which is a little bit harder. So they're working, different muscles. And then you get different sizes, so they have to grip it in different ways. So that's another thing. This is another file folder, like I said, simple ways to just color recognition, color matching, blah, blah, blah. And you can see mine are pretty old. All right, let's see. Something just fell on the ground. All right, this was some kind of little container. I'm really not sure what was in this originally, but again, wrapped it in Velcro. I took a knife and cut slits, excuse me. And so, in different directions. Some of them are horizontal, some of them are vertical. And then I got popsicle sticks and just colored them with marker to make, so then you can, again, incorporate all kinds of stuff, color, recognition, and making them get a certain color. And then you push it through, and so they have to learn how to rotate their wrist to orient the orient the stick. And it's a little resistive. I didn't make them really, really wide, this little slots here, because I want to be a little resistive. So again, I'm working on some strengthening here, so they have to push in. So there you go. All right, and lastly, I did a hole punch. Took a hole puncher and punched holes, and then I tried just using a marker and coloring the outside of this plastic, but it wiped off really easy, even with a permanent marker. So then I got those. These are those little white circle things that you get in the school supply, office supply section. I forgot what they're called, but you put them like on paper so that they won't tear easily. Like I said, I don't know what they're called, but anyway, so I put that on there, colored those, and so now the color's staying. So you've got holes in your little container, again, wrapped in Velcro. And then it has pipe cleaners. And I cut the different colors of pipe cleaners. So all you have to do is they're having to work on their fine motor skills of picking it up with that little pencil grasp and putting it in the same color hole. So again, color recognition, and then working on those fine motor skills to get those in there. So that's that. Those are the ones I wanted to show you. Those are ones that were kind of handy. I have about 1,000 million more, but these were the ones that were readily available to me when I pulled up. So there you go. I hope this was helpful. And again, if you guys have any ideas, to post them here, and maybe post a picture if you have those also. You guys have a great Monday.